And then by his reaction, I thought, there's something wrong here. I remember meeting Frank, and he was very kind to me and took notice of me because I felt quite isolated after my dad died. He was there for me to talk to and to get some sympathy from. Frank was very charismatic. He instantly was a hit with young people because before then we really had old-fashioned priests. He smoked, he drank, and he just seemed to understand us. The abuse started in about 1972. He's come round for the evening, we were playing on the floor, and Frank laid down on the settee and he asked me to go up for a cuddle, which I did, and then he kissed me on the mouth. I didn't understand at all why it was wrong. Frank was someone that I was in love with, and I thought that he loved me. He even bought me presents. I started going out with a man. We were just having a general conversation and he asked me who was the first person that had kissed me. And I said it was Frank McDermott. And then by his reaction, I thought, there's something wrong here. It's horrendous, really. You feel hate and you blame everybody. I blamed God, I blamed my dad for dying, I blamed my mum. And then the last person you blame is actually Frank, and it's all down to him. But there's still a part of you that thinks, what if this didn't happen? What would I have been? With my boyfriend that asked me who was the first person I kissed, we broke up, but eventually married. There were times when we were intimate that we had to stop, because if I shut my eyes, all I could see was Frank. And then if he touched me the same way that Frank did, basically I couldn't have that. And sometimes I'd have nightmares. It's been hard. You shouldn't have to tell your children you're abused by a Catholic priest. In 2017, I received a letter at my place of work from the police saying they were investigating a priest and would I give them a ring if I knew anything. It wasn't really difficult for me to talk about it, as I realised I wanted to do something about it. What surprised me the most was when the police told me, we've had another victim come forward and I went, he? I never thought it would be boys, so that was a real shock to me. It was weird to see him so many years later, but it was horrible to see that he still had people that were supporting him even though they had listened to the evidence. It's a mixture of feelings that I've taken away, and I'll have to go through some more counselling or something. My advice for other victims would be please report it. There are loads of avenues out there now, even through the Catholic Church. They're doing great steps to help people report this. Contact your safeguarding officer or contact the police, contact Childline, or tell your best friend and just talk about it and see how you want to move forward.